Let me just pop my stream out of ad. Doop-a-doop. Doop-a-doop-doop-doop-doop. Boop. There we go. Now that I'm officially not being sponsored by Spotify, I can finally tell you that I use it all the time in my car. I really like it. It's super cool. It's easy to use. It has a great phone app, and definitely check it out if you're interested in getting that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty great. Okay, let's keep going for a little bit. Yeah. Also, I didn't know if they wanted me to mention it during the sponsored segment, but I'll go ahead and throw this in at the end. They also have tons of podcasts on there. For those that don't, for those that remember, I got into a huge true crime podcast kick like about a year ago or a couple years ago when I was having to drive long distances between my old house and my new house. And all of those podcasts I listened to on Spotify. So they have tons and tons of like true crime podcasts and like all sorts of stuff on there that are super interesting. It's pretty cool. Definitely recommend. I think, is this the guy that killed me? I think it is. Maybe. I remember, still doing Amnesia later? Yeah, I'll probably finish up this dungeon, maybe do a little bit more, and then we'll switch over to Amnesia. Mm-hmm. Boop. Okay. All right. Oh, we can't get anywhere near explodey stuff. Okay. Hey, Chris, what's up, buddy? Oh, I'm still planning on playing Amnesia for sure. Bro's name is Kagrosh Doomspawn. I feel like that should be the name of like the lead singer of a Gwar tribute show. I'm totally here for it. And I almost got him. Yeah, Shaldir with the 5 bomb. Thank you, bud. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Am I playing on hardcore? Yeah. Well, I fear this poor man is having his way with my face. I didn't even realize those were explodey things. I thought they were just some kind of buff. This is not going super well. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but something is just wrecking my damage.
Good show.
These shamans are also just like, every time I kill something, they just pop it back up, like instantly. Dude, there's no way I can do this. I'm taking too much damage. Yeah, taking way too much damage. Might be the 10 level difference. What? No. I don't think so. Think so? I wonder if we can get past this group, if we can actually, like, I wonder if this means we have no chance at the boss, or, I'll have to see. wonder if I can, like, let's see if I can maybe pull them apart a little bit. Be a little bit slower. Oh, man, I'm doing 0 DPS. Actually 0 DPS. Oh, there's 2 names now. Of course, I would try to blast through it, and I would just blast into it. All right. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say this build isn't so good. It certainly has 0 defensive abilities. I looked down for a second. Was I standing on a goo? I just bug it. I have no idea what it is. You should go back. Your gear is close to breaking. Well, I mean, it's just a repair cost. Woo! We're fine. Okay. Let's go repair. World boss in 12 minutes. Okay. I don't know how big this dungeon is. I think we're gonna run out of tries before too long. There's that. Yeah, I don't really have any defensive abilities, so I've got a little bit in my W skill, but I don't really have much defensive. It's never really been about any defense. When I'm doing something 12 levels above me, and my damage isn't good, and I have no defense, it's kind of like the worst of all. I'll be thrilled if I even make it to the boss. I don't think I'm going to, but... Dude, dashing through people and I lose huge amounts of damage. My life just chunks down when I dash through people. Wow. Wow, dude, there's no prayer. There's not a prayer. Oh, wait, do I not? I don't have a minimum amount of revives. Oh, like a isn't like a map dungeon. Okay. I think you could do it in another 5 levels. Yeah, I mean the only thing that's really killing me here is the one shots. Just a little too far behind the one. And just run around a little bit. Do it out here. Oh Lord. Oh jeez. Trial of the week. Oh, I should be fine here. I'll fit right in. Okay. Bunk. So I essentially cannot. Oh God. We'll try this. Boop doop doop boop. Mystic Ryu, we're gonna do the world boss, and I think switch over to some amnesia. Boop. All right, let's do it. Burnja, I think that's exactly what Twitch wants to do. So for those that don't know, Twitch released some stuff today where they're basically making it so it's against TOS to basically have content creators have their own sponsors in the way that they want them to. They're making it so like you can't have branding above a certain size, and that, you know, you can't play pre-recorded video and audio loops. Basically what Twitch wants to do is Twitch wants to kill the relationship between streamer and sponsor. Why? Because Twitch wants to be the person that you go through for that. Just like they got bits to take tips from streamers, just like they're cutting the sub split to streamers so they can take even more money from them. Now they're trying to get in between sponsorships and partners. So what you're seeing now is probably just the beginning. What you're seeing now is probably them dipping their toe into seeing what they're going to be able to do to dissolve the streamer sponsor relationship and jam themselves between that. So what you're probably going to see is you're going to have Twitch behind closed doors saying, yeah, you can go do a sponsorship, but you can't run pre-rolls, you can't put a thing on your screen, you can't do any of that stuff. Or you can go through us and we'll give you 10% and we'll give you ads and we'll give you all this stuff. So they're dipping their toe into it. I mean, I'm honestly surprised with how Twitch has been the last few years that it's taken this long. And what we're seeing now is probably just the beginning. So, I mean, nobody should really be surprised. To be honest, this is the direction they've been heading for a while. Yeah. Twitch wants to get their finger in every single pie that even remotely involves their platform. And this is just a step in that direction. Madalo, yeah, disappointed, not surprised. That's a good way to do it. Yep. But again, I mean, if anyone's like super surprised by this, then, you know, I feel like this. If you're really surprised by the news today, the short answer is you haven't really been paying attention to the last few. Like this is where they're going. This is the direction. Yep. Welcome to capitalism, bro. Pretty much. Yeah. Welcome to capitalism. The thing, like Twitch has made it clear they want to make more money. Amazon has probably been breathing down their neck. So they have people there, and it's their job to figure out how to get the most money out of Twitch. So, and this is just another step in that direction. Do the new rules affect anything I tend to do now? Not really. I mean, the most I do is sometimes have a little graphic for some of the sponsored stuff I do. I don't really do pre-roll audio. I don't do pre-roll video. So for me personally, no, not really. Not really. The most I might have to is when I run my outros during the day. I may not be able to put sponsored stuff in that because that's like the whole screen. But I think that would be about it. Here's the thing. The big thing I get sponsored for is to either talk about something or to play something. And oh my God. Okay. I just realized something. Does anyone have a link to the article? I want to see the exact language because I just thought of something that could be absolutely hilarious. I think Klostercatten, do you still have that link handy? Okay, here we go. This is it right here. All right, where's the 3% thing? Oh, okay. Logos on stream. On-stream brand overlays are limited to 3% of the size. Okay, for a second, I thought that the language said something along the lines of only 3% of the screen could be sponsored content. So it's like, yeah, if I'm playing a game normally, it's going to look like this. But if I'm sponsored to play it, it's going to look like this. Sorry, guys. Today I'm sponsored to play Diablo 4, so to meet the new Twitch requirements, I'm going to need to go ahead and shrink that to 3% less of my screen. We want to make sure we do this right. So if you just zoom in right up there, you're going to see our stuff for today. Thanks. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. Now, obviously, it is not that way, thankfully, so we don't have to worry about that. But I don't know how much 3%, like, it's such a weird number. Like, who said 3%? 3% is like how you can't even see that. Like, why at that point even say it's on the screen? Like, that's so weird, dude. It's so weird.
There are so many ways I can kill you.
Like, sure, you can have it on your screen as long as it's unreadable.
There are so many ways I can kill you.
As long as it's completely unreadable.
Many ways I can kill you.
That's fine. Oh, apparently Barry says 3% is the size of our sponsor block. There you go. That's 3% apparently. The size of our sponsor block on the right side. As long as we keep everything in that box, we're fine, which we do anyway. So I guess we're fine, weirdly enough.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Cohh, bring it back. Don't get in trouble with Twitch. Dude, I have always and will always speak all of my mind on how I feel about Twitch and what they do. That will never change. I'm a signed Twitch streamer. And I will say this to their credit. At no point has Twitch ever told me
follow me
not to speak my mind on anything they do.
Me. Follow me.
And
come with me.
And frankly, I appreciate that. That's very nice of them. But no, I will always speak my mind on exactly how I feel about this. As one of the I'm not an OG, but I'm like a slightly newer OG. And so you know, I've lived through all these changes. Yeah. I will always speak my mind on it. What happened to the ambassador thing? Oh, I've never been a Twitch ambassador. They've never asked me to be a Twitch ambassador, probably because I speak my mind on everything. But no, I've never been a Twitch ambassador. I was on the Twitch council But I left that. I left that on my own accord. I resigned from it.
Ooh, efficient.
But that's
Oh, well done.
all. Yeah, I'm not
Impressive.
really on any of that stuff. Why did I resign it? I'm not public. I'm not public about that. I'm not talking about it publicly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm. This is one of the few times in my life I can actually, in all seriousness, just say no comment. No comment.
No.
All right. This boss is awesome.
Hello.
I really like this guy. Whoop. No thanks. Does he have a... Okay. One of my biggest complaints about world boss fights is you can't see AoE puddles under the giant boss. I feel like they gotta fix that, man. You literally have no way of knowing if you are getting destroyed. I love the world boss fights. They're great. But they need a little bit of loving. More than a visual cue around the border, because you can sometimes just die from that if you even know. Just look harder. Oh, do I need to use my special eyes? Is that what I need to do? Okay. Oh, wow. That's a good point. Yo, what is Twitch going to do about things like SGF? That, like, basically, like, in the Game Awards show? Like, those are basically giant ads. Are they not going to be able to show their ads? And are they going to have to be, like, are they going to have branded content all over them? And if they're not, that's even weirder. Oh, Lord. That's going to be messy. GDQ. Yeah, great point. GDQ as well. Absolutely. I wonder if Twitch is going to let people buy, like, it only applies to creators and not to other people, which would be horribly messed up in its own right. To pick and choose that stuff. That would really just be completely showing creators that they are at the bottom of the totem pole on their own platform. Oh man. Yeah, that branded content thing, it's gonna be wild to see how that works out. Or I should say new guidelines. I don't know what to call it exactly. Maybe that's why the COD League is moving to YouTube. I think that's all conjecture, dude. I don't think that's confirmed. I think that's rumors. Well done. All right. final shout out before we switch games. If you are one of the awesome folks who's been wanting to support this channel with the gift sub program,
efficient.
I'm going to be moving in just a minute from
Impressive.
Diablo 4 to playing Amnesia. So if you were wanting to do that here, you have like 30 seconds. That being said, please feel free to find a plethora, literally thousands of streamers who are streaming Diablo 4, and drop your 2 subs there as well to get your in-game mount. Yeah, pretty cool. Thank you, Super Gimpo. I'm going to grab a drink real quick. I will be right back. Mods, you know what to do.